Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Tuesday, Tarot Tuesday. Why is that off? Because it's freaking Wednesday. I'm still going to pull some tarot cards. I did actually pull tarot cards yesterday on Tuesday. Yeah, it is Wednesday. Like, you guys, sometimes I just can't keep up. You know this. But it's Tarot Tuesday, Tarot. If I say it is. Wow. You're not a singer, are you? No? Okay. But I have talked several times the past couple years about taking singing lessons just to be able to talk better. All right, you got a tarot deck? Go grab it. Go grab it. We're going to pull some cards with Archangel Gabriel today. Go grab it for Gabriel. So I do have a tarot spread layout Instagram account where I just hoard tarot spreads. And I have so many to upload there. It's just, talk about things that I need to catch up on. But I found this one the other day that really, I felt like jived so good with our herb of the week, mint. You know, because mint has a lot to say about clarity, creative expression, good fortune, like inspiration. Are you letting it flow or not? And so when I saw Gabrielle here from the New Age Hipster New Age Hipster. Is there numbers? New Age Hipster 333. Is who has this on her Instagram page. So thank you so much for this. She's very cool. New Age Hipster 333. It's a 4-card spread. So when I saw her, I was like, yes. These are great questions. I just noticed something interesting. Now, New Age Hipster, don't beat yourself up about this, but like on this version of your picture, it's a 4-card spread and they're numbered 2, 2, 3, 4. So you fucked up. I catch everybody's mistakes. I should have been a proofreader. All right. So anyways, it's a 4-card spread. And the first card on the left will go left to right. These cards are above Archangel Gabriel's head. And you can see her wings back there. It's really cool. They're like painted on in the background. What needs to be expressed and released? So what needs to be expressed and released? What is inspiring inside of you that really wants to come out? What creative expression needs to be expressed and created? Did I say released? That's funny. The question is, what needs to be expressed and created? So creation is like a release of this energy that's there. Like, you don't even have to make it happen. That energy's there. Release it, I accidentally said, but really it's cluing me in on something I need to realize. It's expressed and created because you've released that energy. You've taken your foot off of the garden hose and let the water come out. Now you can water your flowers. You can't water the rose if you're stepping on the hose. Number 2 is what is blocking your creativity. Number 3 is how to break through creative blocks. How to talk. And then the last one is how express the truth of who you are. I think you forgot to say 2. It's all right. How to express the truth of who you are. Hipster's gonna be like, damn you. All right, New Age Hipster. It's okay. How to express the truth of who you are. But, you know, before you publish your deck, you should probably let me proofread it. All right. No harm done. I know how to fill in the blanks very well. Thank you. So do you want to do this? Oh yeah, I'm kind of rushing because I want to go make meatballs. I have priorities, you guys. And but I also want to do this because I wanted to fucking do it yesterday, but I was a hot freaking mess yesterday because of some shit ass. I won't name any names, but you can take a guess who my biggest nemesis in my life is. You know, let's do the mint affirmations. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our cooling herb of the week, mint. I create what I speak. I politely verbalize my mind with clarity and confidence. I express my emotions in a loving way that feels easy. I am honest. I am refreshed with clear awareness. I exude graciousness in all that I do. I create what I speak. I politely verbalize my mind with clarity and confidence. I express my emotions in a loving way that feels easy. I am honest. I am refreshed with clear awareness. I exude graciousness in all that I do. And so it is. So I feel like a big thing for me is really watching what I've been focusing upon. Like my higher self literally is like being very quick to whap that ruler on my hand if I start down, like, you know, it's like, I'm gonna fuck you. And then I like feel like my higher self being like, reminding me to center and balance and focus on what I want. And so, yeah, I keep getting like pulled out of focusing on stuff that I definitely, most definitely wish to be done with. And I am certainly done with you. All right, not you, but you. Okay. All right. Let's get these cards shuffled. We are going to ask our tarot decks for this four card spread. What needs to be expressed and created? Like all of my dozens of projects that I've started and abandoned. Maybe that. All right, let's see. La 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 la. The Herb Crafter's Tarot brings up the Two of Earth, Witch Hazel. Listen, you witchy poo. I just always think of witches with witch hazel. Can't help but do that. Two of Earth. Two of Earth. So the twos are all about choice and reciprocity and pollination. And the Two of Earth is witch hazel. And the question is, what needs to be expressed and created? And I was right. All of my freaking projects. Full hands, rich life. It's like, it don't even matter what you want to do. Can you just get on the creation train? Because that's why you incarnated on this earth plane. You came here to create. You came here to make. So let the makers make. Balance on the edges of depth and lightness. Yeah, bitch, go deep and then laugh your fucking face off. Like you go deep inside of you with connection to all that is and everything within you, and then you lightheartedly like just transcend into delightful bliss. Find joy in each moment. What needs to be expressed and created? Your joy, your depth, your lightness, your richness. You are a creator. That is why you are here. You came to live an abundant life. So yeah, you got lots of skills. You can do lots of different things, just like witch hazel has multiple functions. It's food and refuge for birds, flexible branches for baskets, bark for medicine, flowering in the late winter. It gives us something beautiful to look at. It blends the edges of winter and spring, grief and joy, depth and lightness, the ability to hold the tension of opposing interests brings prosperities. So your stability may feel at risk, but as the flowers promise, relief is not far off. So when the world shifts around you, you find that solid ground in the present moment. What needs to be expressed and created? What is it that you want to do? How do you best cultivate joy? Only you know this. Only you know what makes your heart sing. Only you know what ends up on your gratitude list when you count your blessings. But if you're sitting on your ass just scrolling on your phone, you're not going to be very satisfied because you're literally doing nothing. You came here to create, to have full hands and a rich life. You came here to balance on the edges of depth and lightness. So find joy in each moment. What needs to be expressed and created? That which brings you joy. All right, what is blocking your creativity besides your phone? It's disgusting. Put it down. I don't know what to do. 3 cards fell out on the floor. I gagged it at all people holding their phones. That was, 4 cards fell out on the floor. What is blocking your creativity? This really pisses me off that 4 cards fell out. I think I'm just supposed to put them back in. Am I? Damn it. Do you want me to just tell you what they are? There's 7 of earth, oak, seaweed, the curandura of water, plantain, ace of water, and 5 of fire, black cohosh. What is blocking your creativity? Abundance blocks. Flowing. You're not letting it flow. You're not letting abundance flow. You're not going into your depths. That's what these herbs say when they come out together. You're hoarding. You're worried about, obsessing about prosperity, shortages. You're staying so fucking shallow, it's absurd for a soul like you to not go into your depths like you know how to do. I would say, I guess that's our answer. What is blocking your creativity? Yeah, there's definitely some abundance issues. You have money, but you still don't think it's enough. You're not letting yourself become like replenished in this. You're not seeing your abundance that's all around you. You're not letting yourself relax and enjoy the abundance. And there's so much abundance. And you scrolling on your phone is keeping you so stupid and shallow. You're not going into your depths. So I was really enjoying those cards when I felt like I was scolding you. I had to stop for a second because I thought I heard my dinner date get here. It's okay, we still have time. Hurry up, quick, pull some more cards. Yeah, like I was like all like you, but it's always me. I guess I'm doing this. It sucks that I'm not going as deep into my black cohosh, into my 5 of fire, right? What's blocking my creativity? Oh my God. Well, honey, let me tell you. You're angry, black cohosh says. You're angry, which is sacred, which you can use for fuel, but you're letting it block your creativity because you're getting stuck in it. Very true, very true, very true. All right, Echinacea. Oh, no, Echinacea. Why did I say that? Interesting. You know why I said that? Because the Echinacea in this deck is the 3 of Swords. So, yeah, it's the constant heartache and betrayal and people trying to sabotage me. That one person trying to sabotage me, which has trickled on to the little peoples in my life that are his minions. So Like, so anyways, that's what threw me off yesterday. Like, to hear that, the house that I was booted out of, then he like sold for more than it was worth. And yet at the same time, he's still trying to come after me for child support, even though he makes so much money a year. He don't need my money. He's just doing it to be vicious and petty and lame. Those type of people in your life can make you angry to the point where it blocks your creativity. So that's why I thought of the echinacea, because it hurts my heart. So anyways, Plantain says, let's talk about your heart. You're supposed to follow it. You're supposed to trust your instincts and your intuition and know that your capacity for love is limited. But because you just won't love that one person right now because you're mad, you're big mad, you're super mad, it is blocking your creativity. So is he worth your creativity being blocked? Well, if you can't see that he is one of your brothers and you love him just like you love everybody, that's going to block your creativity. When you hold, and my left ear is toning now, when you hold one person out of love, out of the flow of love, then that flow is blocked, and it's the flow of love that fuels your creativity. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I know you're right, but I just don't want to do that. I don't want to love everybody. Yes, you do. The currenter of water also wants to chime in on what is blocking your creativity. Right? Once again, it's another message that you're not living in your depths. You've been living in the shallows. Yeah, you're like doing nothing. You're not making creativity a priority. So you've been rocked, the ocean, ebb and flow, storms, whatever. It's made you stronger, okay? But now you got to use that strength that you've built up to focus on where you want the creativity and abundance to flow. And Seven of Earth is like a totally abundant card with the oak. Right? But apparently something is blocking our creativity because the oak says you have not been living by the rhythms of the earth. You've not been working towards your goal. Okay? You've been so distracted with your anger and with your issues that you're getting screwed out of money and people are breaking promises and all that stuff. It's really thrown yourself off. So get back to nature, get to know yourself, understand these things that have been blocking your creativity are not permanent. Now that you are aware of them, you can dissolve them, you can have faith in your work. Okay, the seasons will give you direction. I love that right now, the oak is totally representing autumn and the witch hazel is totally representing winter. So wherever you're at, align with the seasons, let nature clarify you. And the next card that we're going to pull, I'm just going to stack these, I guess, under the oak. So there's more cards than this one, but I'm just putting them all under there. The next card that we're going to pull is how to break through these creative blocks. So I think, knowing that we've been distracted with all this stuff makes sense, right? So how to break through this creative blocks, how to get over this anger, how do we align with the seasons, we've got birch, refreshing, beautiful birch. Whoa, it's reversed, but it looks awesome reversed because the birch trees that are on the outside of this window where there's these chalices that are on the ledge, make it look like there's water flowing out of the chalices. So I would say birch in the Seven of Water has a message to let it flow. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Enough already. There was so much water in the plantain and the seaweed card that came in with the oak. There was so much. Even think about the black cohosh flowers. They're like unicorn horns that are like maybe kind of drooping, some of them. They're flowing. They're flowing. Everything needs to flow. So the 7 of water, the birch, says, imagine the possibilities. How to break through creative blocks. Imagine the possibilities. And then choose a fucking option. Choose one option out of many. It's a very, very, very simple, direct message today. Just do something. Do something. Open your heart to wisdom from soul. Open your heart to wisdom from soul. So get into nature. Get connected to yourself. Get connected to your inner witch, Hazel. And then choose something. What brings you joy? What brings you joy? Choose something. Open your heart to wisdom from your soul. You know what you like to do. And then toast to a fresh start. Like, thank Goddess, we can begin again. I don't care if we're behind, if it's Wednesday and I'm telling everybody it's Tuesday. It does not matter what day of the week, what month of the year it is. We can start again. Cheers. Here's to a fresh start. So yeah, birch leaves. There's ancient tree knowledge book. There's Ogham staves. So the tree alphabet's in this picture. Definite call to nature, especially with that witch hazel and that oak staring at me. Actually, just on the way home from Walmart pickup, my son's like, Mom, why is there all these acorns in the door? I was like, because I went on a nature walk. And he's like, that was a couple weeks ago. I know. Shame on me. I should have been on like 4 more by now. But I love bringing nature back into the home or the car. I never even made it in the house. Anyways, here's to a fresh start. Use divination to consider the path you will take next. How to break through these creative blocks. We're going to use divination. We're going to tap into the deep wisdom within our heart, to the divine message. We're going to listen for our soul's voice to give us direction. And then we're going to make a clear choice. We're going to toast to our decision, and we're just going to do it. We're just going to start doing something. That's what the birch says. When you hear a call to explore the depths, you may have several paths to pursue. Look for the common root in your many desires and clear out unhealthy illusions. And then, you know what? Use your pendulum, use your cards, use your journaling, use your meditation, whatever it is that you want to hear the call of what you would like to do, of what your heart would like to do, where your soul would like to go. And then, yeah, drink some more water, okay? All right, you guys, last card. I know it's rushed, but it's like, do you want it or not? Do you want to have time to get something? Do you want to have time to go do something creative after this? Yes. Are you going to put your phone down? You fucking better. Last card. How to express the truth of who you are. I've got one poking up from the center. It is, God damn it, it's Madre of Fire, time. It's that bitch who won't leave me alone. I love her. I love her. It's the Madre of Fire. If you've been hanging out with me for a while, you know I have like a love-hate when I see this card, when I see the time card. I was going to say the time of fire. The Madre of Fire is time. She literally is saying, turn up the heat on your creative passions. We could not have pulled a better card, but you know, this is the teacher. The Madre of Fire inspires others by living an artistic life. So how to express the truth of who you are? Do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay? I mean, she's a teacher and she's amazing, and I do want to be her. But if I want to be her, I better get moving. I better start doing something, because I've just allowed myself to rot in a lot of ways this year, to like burn up unnecessary, to be distracted, to be pinching off creative flow, just to really get caught up on the blockages and the resentments and let it literally exhaust me All right. So how to express the truth of who you are? Well, the Madre of Fire is standing in a warm kitchen. There's bottles, there's books, there's a large fresh harvest of thyme, the kettle's whistling on the stove, there's yellow and orange herbs dangling from the rafters. She's dressed in her garden clothes. She's grinding some herbs in her mortar and pestle. Like, she's doing what she wants to do. She teaches from her actions. She encourages collaboration, inviting everyone to play in her busy apothecary. She is upbeat and accepts life's paradoxes. She knows that thyme is a popular kitchen herb and a superb medicine plant. She is driven by a rich imagination and finds magic in everything. Yeah, we want to be her. That's how to express the truth of who you are. Creativity is second nature to her, and her days are filled with inspired activities. She's got full hands. She's got a full heart. Just like remedies made with thyme, she is warm and wholehearted. She's doing what she loves, so she's in a really good mood. She welcomes people into her space. She has patience. She attracts people into her home. People want to be around her because she radiates vitality and love. So, how to express the truth of who you are? The Madre of Fire says, embrace your inner glow. It warms the hearts of others. It warms the light of your life. It really does. So, turn up the heat on your creative passion. Stoke the creative fire that burns in your belly. Just like the peppermint card this week was holding that fire in her heart space. You know, it's like you just want to be flaming inside, but in a good way. Not like I was yesterday when I heard about how this son of a bitch did this or that. Like, I literally had an adrenaline dump that I didn't know what to physically do with. I was flaming inside and like to the point where I was like, oh my God, I need to smash something. That's not what we want. We want to be creatively flaming and burning and passionate and fueled and excited and energetic so that we can do things that we love to do. And then be in a good enough mood and resilient and welcoming enough to have other people join us and inspire other people. That most definitely will express the truth of who we are. It'll break through any creative blocks, and then we'll know exactly what we want to do, what we want to express and create. Wow, like all quickies, that was pretty invigorating, wasn't it? I just gave you a tarot quickie. I just gave myself a tarot quickie, and you know what? I freaking loved it because I needed it, because I needed to get that energy flowing. So obviously Spirit is saying, Sadie Marie Cherico, you really do love to do this, don't you? You really do feel good right now, don't you? Don't you think you might want to be able to do this every day? Yeah, I think so. And I'm trying to get there, you know? So I'm going to take the advice of witch hazel, oak, birch, and thyme. Take care of myself, drink more water, fuel my fire, appreciate my abundance, you know, let me be inspired to be joyful again, and then again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and then again.